Hi everyone, I'm Becky. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome for the first time. I want to thank everyone who has subscribed and everyone who has liked and shared. It is so much appreciated. I really do thank you so much. Now, what are we going to do for the month of September? September is going to be a very interesting month, and we are going to do a 5-card spread. 4 of the cards, one each, will represent each week of the month, with the 5th card being the energies that we can expect as we move into the month of October. I'll also be crowning the reading today with 1 card from the Romance Angels Oracle card deck to give the angels the last word and to also give us some insight as to what sort of love energies may be at work during the month of September. It's going to be very interesting indeed. If you are into astrology, as I am, even though I'm not an astrologer, I'm really into it, some of the eclipse points will be triggered again this month. So, even though we're not having an eclipse, some of the other planets are moving over those exact degrees one more time, and so we'll be able to revisit some of the issues and refine and maybe develop some of the aspects that occurred last month. Also, Mercury is going direct. Yay! I hope Mercury retrograde has not played havoc with you as it has with me. I completely lost a laptop that decided to just stop, and that was it. So I hope Mercury retro has been kinder to you. Mercury will go direct on the 5th, but the shadow period of Mercury will be a little bit later on around the mid-month period. So we will want to hold off just a little bit if we can until Mercury is back up to full speed once the shadow period has concluded. Okay, so without further ado, on to the readings. Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your September 2017 reading. In this reading today, we're going to be using 2 decks to help us. The first deck we have here is the Numerology Guidance card deck, and I'm just going to show you what they look like here in all of the colors, and I think you can see that. Let me just double check the camera to be sure that you can before we get too long into the video. Yes, I believe you can. Okay, good. All right. In addition to the numerology deck that we'll be using today, we are also going to be drawing 1 card from the Romance Angels Oracle cards, which I know you're probably already familiar with. And the way we're going to do the reading today is we're going to do 1 card of the numerology deck for each week in September, so we will draw 4. The 5th card we will draw from the numerology deck will represent the energies that will transition us from the end of September into October. Then we will draw 1 card from the Romance Angels deck to give us the overall love energy for the month of September. Okay, so I've already created a sacred space and we are now ready to begin. Angels, we are asking for guidance for our Sagittarians out there for the month of September 2017, the first week of September 2017, Sagittarius. There it is. Angels, week 2 for Sagittarius, week 2. Thank you. Angels, week 3 for September 2017 for Sagittarius, week 3. There it is. Thank you. Angels, week 4 for the month of September 2017 for our Sagittarian friends out there. All of our Sagittarians, that is it. Okay. And for the energy going into October, from the end of September to October for Sagittarius, September to October 2017. All right. This one kind of wants to come out, so I'm going to take it. So we'll take those 2 together. All right. And then, angels, we need 1 card from the Romance Angels deck, angels, to give us some indication of what Sagittarius can expect. Okay, that one really flew out. Excellent. Okay, Sagittarius, now what I'm going to do is just double check the camera to make sure that everything is visible at this time. I'm going to show you your cards one by one, and I believe that you can see those. All right, very good. Okay, Sagittarius, week 1 of September, we have abundance, number 88. Week 2, we have spirituality, number 77. Week 3 of September, we have domestic harmony, number 46. Week 4 of September, we have perseverance, number 4. The two energies guiding us at the end of September into October, we have effort, number 13, and adventure, number 55. And we'll be talking about those in just a moment. And the Romance Angels Oracle card is, it is safe for you to love. All right, so let's get started, Sagittarius. Let me just listen in for a hot second and see what I hear and what I feel. One moment. Okay. I believe these were like this. Yes, that's how they were. Were they like that? I believe they were. All right, so let's get started, Sagittarius. In week 1 of September, we have abundance, and you'll notice the double 8, 88. 8 is the number in numerology that indicates abundance, abundance in all good things. Now, in the first week of September, it somehow or another, you are going to be experiencing this feeling of abundance. Looking at the other cards, it seems to me that it's not something that you're striving to achieve. To me, it's almost like you're experiencing an abundance of all good things. And I'm going to say it may not be necessarily tangible in the way that we think of money, receiving money on the physical plane. It may just be a sense of well-being that is so I don't know, there's a fullness to that feeling. I'm feeling it's just this intense fullness of knowingness that abundance in all good things is yours. And it would seem to me that in week 2, when we get to this card, spirituality, a double 7. 7 is the number of great spiritual connection. So what it seems to me, Sagittarius, is that as you enter September, here, we're now in it now, in the first week of September, you enter the month with this feeling of abundance, a sense of well-being, in other words. And as we enter into week 2, it's almost like you're grounding this sense of abundance. Yes, thank you. And I just heard you're grounding it from where you are on the 3D physical. You're seeing that through line all the way to spirit. You're seeing that there's a direct connection, almost like the Magician card in the tarot deck, as above, so below. And you're understanding that there is this connection between spirit and you in terms of abundance thinking and abundance in manifestation, on abundance of all good things. And you're understanding that yes, it is sort of a mind, body, and spirit. What I think about, I bring about, and you're understanding that on a very deep level, that your spiritual connection to source or spirit, or however you want to connect that or phrase that or label that, you're beginning to understand that there is indeed this connection. And I'm just getting, the feeling I'm getting here is one of just joy. It's joy, and we'll get to this card here on the last column in just a minute, but I'm seeing a through line here, which we'll get to. When we get to week 3, Sagittarius, you have got number 46, the domestic harmony card. Now, I'm just trying to see why and what is this you're transitioning into domestic harmony. Okay, I just heard that when you are experiencing this overall feeling of well-being and a deep spiritual connection to Source, that sort of oozes out into all areas of life. And it's almost like I just heard raising all boats, a rising tide raises all boats. And it's going to manifest in a very visible sense to you in week 3 of September into this improvement or this elevation of this supreme feeling of domestic harmony. And domestic harmony can be in all aspects of your domestic life. It can be in a relationship, it can be in a marriage, it can be in between family members, between a child and a parent. Because whatever this abundance thinking, thank you angels, I just heard abundance thinking, whatever this abundance thinking is that is emerging and sort of filling your days as you move through that first week of September, establishing this direct knowledge, direct knowingness of your connection to Source as this connection with you, co-creating this abundance in conjunction with Source. Then you're going to see that manifesting right in front of your eyes as it comes through this domestic harmony. And like we said, whether it's the marriage you're in, or the relationship you're in, or the marriage you want, or the relationship you want, or if you're not in a relationship and you have no one on your horizon, it could very well be amongst family members, siblings, cousins, you and your children. Now, when we move into week 4 in September, Sagittarius, we've got the number 4. Now, in regular traditional tarot decks, the number 4 generally is a card of stability and sturdiness and groundedness. And that's indeed the message. Because what you're going to see and what you're going to want to do as we move through the month of September is by the time we get to week 4, Sagittarius, you will want this to continue. You will want to persevere in this abundance thinking that you've embraced as we enter September. When we get to the end of it, you are wanting to persist and maintain this level of abundance thinking because you are seeing how it's all connected to everything around you. And as you move into October, you have got 55. The number 55 is a number of great change. And look at this, Sagittarius. This is just right up your alley. This is just made for you. You, my dear Sagittarius, are the sign that embraces adventure like nobody else. It is your middle name, so to speak, Sagittarius. And with this card, as you exit September and enter into October, adventure will be yours. You are going to embrace it. Thank you, angels. It's almost like I just heard a new sense of discovery, a new sense of how all of this is connected. And you will want to maintain that connection because it is leading you to new adventures of the mind, Sagittarius. It may be new adventures in life as well, because when you do have this abundance thinking and you know that it's it's a partnership between you and Source, you know that you always have the ability to embrace abundance thinking. And when you do that, you end up manifesting the most fabulous life adventure that you can imagine on all levels, in all senses of the word adventure. And that is what really spurs you on. And Spirit is saying, keep up the effort. Keep up the effort. You have to persevere in this thinking pattern that you've developed, a very healthy thinking pattern that's coming upon you, and a very healthy awareness of Source and your connection to Source. And as that emerges in your day-to-day life through a domestic harmony, some sort of improvement that way. And you've got to remember, Spirit is saying, as you embark on this grand adventure, you have got to remember how you got there and what is the engine behind it. It's the co-creative partnership that you share with Source, Great Spirit, God, Source, Creator, however you term that for you. You've got to keep that effort up. But as you move through September and into the beginning of October, and definitely with this domestic harmony card we had, the romance angels are counseling you that it is indeed safe for you to love, Sagittarius. It says here, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And we have indeed been talking about the highest energy of all, and you recognizing that you are connected to that. That is your birthright. That is your direct through line to that abundance energy. And it's safe for you to love. It is safe for you to love. Why? Because this abundance thinking and energy has somehow, Sagittarius, caused you to feel this, I don't want to say elation, but it is this supreme sense of well-being, supreme sense of being protected spiritually, protected in all aspects of your life. So much feeling of well-being and protection that you're ready for the next adventure, and you're willing to put forth the effort to keep up this connection that you are feeling very viscerally to Source, to Spirit. And you're going to see that manifest in improvements in your domestic situation, whatever that may be. And you're going to realize that, yes, it's safe for me to love. I feel safe in expressing love, and I feel safe in also receiving love. And you've got to remember, Sagittarius, that it's always a give and take, a give and take, a balance in that. It may not always be 50-50. At some point along the line, it may be somebody needs a little more than you at that moment, 70-30, and then it may swap to where it's a 60-40. But in the end, it's always an equal exchange when everything is balanced out. Okay, Sagittarius, that looks to be about it for September. Let me see if there's anything else I need to add. They're saying just let them know that all is well. I don't know what that means, Sagittarius. It's going to be different for all of you, but I'm just relaying the message. All is well. Indeed it is. It's not going to go away. It is safe. It is safe for you to embrace love, which is, of course, the highest energy of all, love in all of its forms. Okay, Sagittarius, that is your reading for September, going into October of 2017. I will be back around mid-month for a quick update as we get to the middle of September. It's my great hope, Sagittarius, that this reading has helped you in some way. And my sincerest wish is that you take what you will from this reading, use it to your highest and greatest good. And if there's anything that doesn't resonate, that's fine too. Just leave that. Leave that behind and take what you will. Okay, Sagittarius, I am sending you peace and richest blessings, and of course, love beyond your wildest dreams. And so it is.